New at 5:30, the things we take for granted today. What would we do without our smartphones? A few decades ago, we wouldn't even dream about the conveniences that we have today. Because as Philip Townsend shows us, back then, the payphone reigned supreme.
Today, we've got the world in our hands. Answers to any question you can think of, social media that connects us to everyone, and nonstop texting. But the main function of our smartphones is something a lot of us just don't use that often: making calls. Imagine telling us that back in the 80s and 90s, when reaching someone usually required a commitment.
You often don't see competing payphones on the same corner or across the corner from each other, so you go with whatever happens to be there.
Here in 1994, payphones were a way of life. I'm sure you remember finding a gas station, pulling over, getting out of your car, walking 10 feet, only to put change in this metal box to call your mom. That was sometimes our only choice. But wait, things really changed when phone cards became popular, right?
Because convenience is everything.
You don't need a bunch of change and you can call anywheres with them.
Funny to think what we thought was convenient back then. Now, the payphone peaked in 1995 when they were scattered all over the country in the millions, and they were a big part of pop culture.
Gentlemen, we're history.
That quickly changed when you-know-what came around. Cellular phones, seen here in state-of-the-art graphics from 1995, would spell the end for the payphone. The number of them out on the streets would drop year after year, from 2.6 million in 1995 to only 100,000 of them, mostly in New York City, by 2018. They just stopped making sense. But we should always appreciate the effort. Let it be a reminder of how easy it is today to give your mother a call. 413 News Now. I'm Philip Townsend.